Birmingham, England is a hopping place this morning with the Commonwealth Games underway. The mayor of the West Midlands, which Birmingham is a part of, joins us this morning. So good morning to Mayor Andy Street. Hello.
Good morning to you, Annette. Lovely to be on with you after our celebration last night, where, of course, we welcomed a wonderful team from Canada.
Yes, we have a number of athletes there, and you have a delegation from Hamilton as well, because of course Hamilton is hosting a bid, trying to host the 2030 Games, which would be a monumental anniversary for these games.
Yes, of course. So my advice very simply would be, maybe presumptuous of us on day one, but my advice would be go for it. For this city and region, it was 5 years ago now that we decided to go for it and won the right to do it, and it has brought people together in an incredible way. It's brought facilities, transport infrastructure, and it's propelled the name of Birmingham around the world. So it looks as though we'll be saying to your delegation that it's a wonderful thing to do.
So what kind of things has it brought to you? I know it's brought infrastructure, and has it brought housing? Talk about the social connections here with the Commonwealth Games, the lasting legacy.
So when you talk about legacy, we think there's four things very quickly. First of all, you get some big venues that we wouldn't get otherwise, a brand new athletic stadium, a wonderful Olympic standard swimming pool in some of the tougher areas of the community. Then, of course, you get transport infrastructure, new stations, new tram routes that you might not get. You get people jobs and skills and training. We've trained over 7,500 people in a skill they have for life. And most importantly, you also get this sort of brand recognition, you might call it, almost a wonderful marketing opportunity to sell your place around the world. And we've got a huge business and tourism program on the back of that. And that gives the legacy for many, many years to come.
Mm-hmm. At what cost, though? Did these games come in over budget, under budget, on budget?
We are currently on time. Obviously, we opened last night,
yes,
despite the pandemic for 2 years, but we are also under budget. And the cost, broadly, it's about £1 billion in total. And that's mostly paid by the British government, but also the local contribution as well. And of course, we didn't get that as a charitable contribution from the British government. We actually had to prove there was a hard-nosed business case in terms of the repayment, in terms of economic activity it will generate. But it's about £1 billion, the total cost, to be famous around the globe.
Okay, and you want to encourage a lot of Canadians, not athletes necessarily, but after these games are done, to come to Birmingham. So pitch me the Birmingham sales pitch here, the tourism pitch.
Well, you saw a lot of it last night if you looked at the opening ceremony. So, of course, it's a wonderful place to come for tourists. So we've got all the traditional tourist attractions, just a few miles from Stratford, where Shakespeare was born, of course. You can go and see that, the medieval Warwick Castle. Or if you want something rather more up to date, you can go and see the sort of Museum of Music in Coventry and understand the ska sound and all of that from the 1980s. Or if you've got youngsters and want a sweet tooth, the whole Cadbury World experience here in Birmingham. So lots of conventional tourism stuff. Then there's just the most vibrant cultural scene and a brilliant foodie scene, from street food right to the finest Michelin restaurants, 5 of them just in the city of Birmingham.
I think you had me at Cadbury.
Well, the youngsters usually fall for that, so definitely.
So a huge change in the city then in that area because of these games.
Yes, so this is another interesting, and this has actually happened in London for the Olympics as well. That was Stratford in East London. Here it's an area called Perry Bar. We've called our mascot Perry the Bull, but it's an area that's had some tough times recently. But it's enabled a huge physical regeneration of that area, about 5,000 new homes built on the back of these games investment. And they're there for Brummie young families forever to come. So you can use it in that regenerative way as well.
Okay, Mayor Andy Street, I think next time in England, I'm going to pay you a visit in Birmingham. Thank you very much.
We will be ready and waiting for you.
Thank you very much.
Good morning to you. Bye-bye.